Greetings. Once again, Black Light. We're going to jump right in this. This one's for Truth Teller. See, I don't have nothing but a tablet, Android tablet. I paid about $100, $125, $30 for it. Actually, it's my grandson's tablet. I was buying it for him, but then he upgraded, and so I got his. See, I don't have a cell phone. I don't monetize my channel. I'm not in it. It's not a show. I don't call my format a show. It's a program. See, I'm on the program. It's not no game out here. It's time for us to get serious. See, it's a time for everything. When you look into the Bible, you'll see that it's a time to plant, a time to plow, time to harvest. It goes on and on telling you the different times, a time to smile, a time to cry. Right now it's time to be serious. Because they're closing in on you, on our people. And the aim is to keep us disunited. We're not united. And that's why you got all these different sects out here, different groups. And they tell it to you. They show it to you. Every time you see a movie like Judas and the Messiah, Black Messiah, or even trap movies, how they turn on each other and doing corruption. They selling corruption and they still turn on each other. They selling righteousness and they turn on each other. Because your enemy is very wise. That's why every now and then we go to the Willie Lynch letters. He's telling you his technique on how he divides and conquers. And he carries this to not just the black man, but to the Chinese, to the Muslims, the foreign-born Muslims, Arabs. They got sects fighting each other. Saudi Arabia is fighting Turkey, and Turkey is fighting Iran, and Iran was fighting Iraq. And then when you come to the Nation of Islam, you got about 15 different, maybe more, sects from the departing of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And they use our own people to do that. So they got this coronavirus out. They don't want you to really gather up in groups, and you don't know how the coronavirus, how they spreading that coronavirus. They tell you one way to spread it, but how can you believe a pale face and a smile? How can you believe that? You don't know if they put it in the aerosol can and spray it. You can't see it. I don't know if you can even smell it. You don't know how it's affecting you. You only trust in their word. And they've been lynching you and burning you and putting their knee on your neck, suffocating you and chokeholding you and shooting you. Man. And y'all just go about your business And every time they do it to one of us, y'all get mad, protest, march, tear up a little something, something, and then go back to doing what you was doing to the next man. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, man, they laughing at y'all, at us, because I'm a part of y'all. But I'm from a different place and a different time. And I know we could win the battle, but it's impossible if you don't want to listen to nobody. You can tell when somebody's speaking truth. And if you're not scary, you pull your friend's coat. You know, like they be blocking a whole lot of my videos in other countries, and they took a whole lot of them down. They got their ways of not circulating my videos, you know. And when you're using somebody else's system, you know, they can shut you up anytime they want to. See, now you look at all the money that the Nation of Islam got, all the money that the NAACP got, all the money that Jesse Jackson Group got, Urban League got, and they can't even unite and build. And not only that, what about Tyler Perry and Spike Lee and Eddie Murphy? All that money they got, they sitting on millions. And what about your sports figures like Floyd Money Mayweather and others, and all your rappers, T.I., you know, all that money circulating, go for Renfield. And you mean to tell me they can't pull their money together and we can't get our own network TV and our own internet? We can get anything we want to with all that money. Oprah got billions. Tyler Perry got, you know, he got a nice chunk of change, you know. And ain't nobody gonna listen to you when you talk about the messenger. My mother, while she was carrying me, she was attending the Nation of Islam meeting back in the day. I was born in 1946. And I remember when I was very young, maybe 1 or 2, I remember seeing a black boy with a black man hanging from a tree, the American flag. It said the War of Armageddon. Which one? Armageddon. Which one will survive? I remember that. I was very young, 1 or 2. But my mother fell out with some of the brothers. She dug Malcolm though. But her and Malcolm had the same kind of ego, you know. And her brother and her fell out because her brother didn't let her stay in the house and let one of the ministers, Brother Lemuel, he rented a room. He had a 2-family flat. He rented the bottom half to the minister named Minister Lemuel here in Detroit back in the day. My mother fell out, and when I was 7 years old, she took me out the temple, went straight back to celebrating Christmas, Santa Claus, eating pork, you know. See, all the brothers in the Nation of Islam, some of them was on point, some of them wasn't. A whole lot of them wasn't. You could see who wasn't. Most of them was hypocrites, you know. So, but the one that was real was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And they gonna say things, throw mud on him, but you can't let that deter you. You gotta study what he's saying, his words. And then you gotta look it up in the dictionary, what he was saying. Because Minister Farrakhan, he was criticizing the messenger about his diction, his speech. But wasn't nothing wrong with his speech, the way he was talking. He might not have pronounced some of those words adequately, but I do the same thing. But he had a whole bunch of root knowledge. You got to study that root knowledge. And you got to get You got to get the lessons and study those lessons. The Supreme Wisdom book, the lesson book. And as long as you got it, don't worry about nobody else. You can run it on them, but if they don't listen, keep on pushing. If they don't listen to you, go to the next one. I've been saying this been on this YouTube thing for 4 or 5 years and only got 428 because they don't want to hear it. You know, they having too good a time doing nothing, saying nothing, being nothing. But we trying to shape them into God, but you got to show them your godliness. Don't break. Just keep on pushing. That's the impressions say. Black light.